Hi, my name is Tessa Kowalski. I'm a solution consultant here at Reset Consulting. And today I'm going to walk you through how we can use Claude MCP connector directly with NetSuite to allow for native multi-level constraint scheduling. Now, the one prerequisite that I would like to say is this does require a whip and routing module for NetSuite's manufacturing functionalities. Today I'm logged into NetSuite and I'm going to go ahead and pull up my manufacturing scheduler. Now this manufacturing scheduler, this actually gives you the ability where you can drag and drop work orders that haven't been started yet. So again, giving you that ease of use directly in NetSuite to adjust your plan for your production schedule. All these updates, again, before I move it back, we can actually go into this work order and you can see directly how NetSuite's making these adjustments in the work order for us. So again, being able to easily see everything is in real time and it's a unified platform. I'm going to go ahead and move this back. Now, natively NetSuite uses a one-to-one constraint requirement. So for example, you'll see here we have a work order that's scheduled to a work center. With Reset Consulting, we have a lot of customers within the job shop manufacturing space that run into many different types of multi-constraint requirements. One recently that we came into is we had a customer that on top of scheduling the work centers, they also have employees that have different skill set requirements by work center. So here we're able to create a custom record in NetSuite and tie that specific employee to that work center at that specific production skill set requirement for that actual work order, work to be done on the shop floor. So this allows us to then utilize, jumping into Claude, is utilize the custom record plus NetSuite's native manufacturing scheduler to now natively use multi-constraint scheduling in Claude. So in Claude, again, I'm simply giving it a prompt. So can you please pull the production schedule of work orders for the week of 4/20 from NetSuite? Use the manufacturing skill set custom record to make a multi-constraint schedule plan using the manufacturing work center and employee by skill set. Please put this in a dashboard view. Now, this is where Claude is actually doing the query work since it's tied directly into our NetSuite. And it's able to gather the requirements based off of the open work orders, the operations, and my employees based on their skill set requirements. Now, one thing I will say, again, you can train Claude to give you the outputs that you want. So a lot of our customers have predefined reporting or dashboard or images that they would like Claude to replicate. And we can easily do that by giving Claude an example in this use case and then asking it to make the adjustments on how we want to see, for example, this Gantt chart or any additional items on this dashboard. So this is, again, where we can see a full breakdown on how Claude is doing the manufacturing skill set matrix. Again, being able to see how it assigns the work orders to the specific employees. And then we can also see how, based on some additional, the employees that are additionally skill set or trained on specific skills, you can see, hey, this employee would be available for surge if the other one became max capacity. Now, as we scroll down, again, Claude is giving you that breakdown by estimated hours, which is how it's making that schedule. And this is great. This is giving us a full picture on, hey, in this specific scenario, assuming everybody actually shows up on time, this is what Claude is recommending for the schedule based on skill set and work center availability. Now, this doesn't always happen. People call out sick. People have to leave early. And that's where we can really use the flexibility and power of Claude, where let's say one of our employees called out sick on Tuesday, 4/21. I'm going to ask Claude to please adjust this production schedule to reflect this update. And you'll see down within seconds, Claude is able to actually readjust the period For, again, Cole being out sick, it's able to adjust over to other employees based on different work center requirements and give you more of a holistic view on, hey, how it actually rescheduled these work orders and maybe didn't adjust other ones. So now that you have the recommendation for how Claude is actually rescheduling this for you based on those curveballs for your actual production labor on the shop floor, we can then approve these adjustments and actually have Claude push these adjustments back into NetSuite. So I'm going to let this run for a second and then we'll jump back in. Okay, jumping back in here. And now as Claude actually made these adjustments, it has actively pushed out those specific work orders based on the recommendation since one of our employees, we told it was out sick. So that's where now we can go back into NetSuite. Let's go ahead and refresh this. And as we refresh this, we can actually see how NetSuite has now made these adjustments directly in Claude or directly in NetSuite. And we can see again how those two work orders had been pushed into out of Tuesday and into Wednesday. So again, you have that real-time connection allowing for NetSuite to understand multiple different constraints, make those adjustments in real time based on different work environments, and then push that information back directly in NetSuite. Now, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us here at Reset Consulting, and we look forward to working with yourself in the future. Thank you.